within. We're still here, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day, great night, good morning. You may be. Be sure to go check out IWA, DPW, KCW, also VCW, SCW, 3W, DPW, KCW, RCW, TPEW, also GEW, GMW, TXT, which continues to grow, and TPEW, WWO, also AOWE, IPW, BUW, JSW, XPWF, AOWE, and many more as the eFed world continues to grow, ladies and gentlemen. Also, 3Dub. Also, go check out Dropkick Championship Wrestling, Imperial Wrestling Federation, SVN, NHB, Horror Slam, Three Legacies Pro Wrestling, Pure Pro Wrestling, Forever Pro Wrestling, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, Major League Wrestling, Combat Zone Wrestling, Game Changer Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Reality of Wrestling, House of Glory, also Texas Style Wrestling, New Era Wrestling, NLPW, Firestar US, Firestar UK, and WR Wrestling Revolver, Squared Circle Megastars. We also have Scottish Wrestling Entertainment, Alba Championship Wrestling, Imperial Wrestling Federation, Dropkick Championship Wrestling, Deadlock Pro Wrestling, and the wrestling world continues to grow. And we await our guests. I'm adding him on now.
Hello.
How
Hello.
is it going?
Oh, it's going good. Going good. How you doing?
Not too bad, good sir. Not too bad. Did something for IWA Warroom earlier. Tried to talk about Wrestle Madness a bit.
Yeah, I was knocked out. I called it. I watched it. I watched it back.
Freaking. But it was an incredible show nonetheless. I will say both nights were just off the wall, banger after banger.
Oh yeah, it actually delivered more than I thought it would. I wasn't too sure about it, but like I said, the card kind of came together organically. So I was kind of proud of how it started and how it ended.
Most agreed.
And then kind of seeing the fuses coming out of that is it's going to be pretty good, pretty interesting, especially Saturday show. Everybody might want to tune into that. That's going to be pretty interesting show.
There was also Ghost Edwards turned on Mr. Woods.
Yeah. Pretty much. Like I said, Isaiah, he touched on that, and I think that's what it is. Ghost, I think, kind of got frustrated with AJ because well, I don't want to speak for him, but it do kind of seem like he's being handed things. But you can say the same thing about James Smith too.
Being handed opportunities.
Being handed opportunities, but at the same time, like they delivering. They might not
Mm-hmm.
win the big ones, but they are delivering on the way up. So you can't really deny that. And with AJ Woods, his situation, he just came off of like a real intense matchup. And I know he didn't want to end it like that, and I know he don't want to kind of stop the momentum. So I gave him a non-title match against Isaiah Ortiz this coming Saturday, just to kind of see if, because he has beaten Isaiah. That's something that has happened. So I'm trying to see, was it a fluke or did he got his number? But then him and Ghost had a match at the post show, just kind of end things today, just to end things off with WrestleMania this weekend, whatever. I'm taking it that Ghost came up short because he was frustrated at the end of the match. One, like he was fit to shake his hand, but then he low blowed him.
Indeed.
And I know Ghost is probably frustrated that he came up short in that casket match against Kikoa. Now going by Calypso. So he's no longer Kikoa, he's Calypso.
Exactly.
And with that being said and done, the Global Heritage Championship is no more. So he retired that championship and he retained it. So in doing that, me and him had talks, and there's a popular championship that's coming back. Yeah, I think a lot of people gonna like this coming back. And
Heck yeah.
I'm not gonna make him compete for it. I'm not gonna have a tournament for it. That championship will be, and I know a lot of people hate the word gifted, but with him retiring that championship, the Global Heritage Championship, which EPW will take the reins of it, and it'll be exclusive to EPW. So it's not going away, it's just going to another EFED. With that being said, the Do or Die Championship will be returning.
Yes.
But it will return in 25.
And we're on the road to redemption with that.
Yes, sir. So I need to find him an opponent for the debut show of the 25, which Do or Die now has its own show. So the championship will be defended on Do or Die only. And our live stream events.
Okay.
So it won't be defended on Vertigo. That's when we'll kind of be looking for like opponents for whoever the champion is. But that's basically what that's going to be for. So Calypso is basically the Do or Die champion, but the championship won't come into effect until 25.
All right.
If that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. I'm excited to see that. I think everybody is as well. And speaking of titles, we did just have a rebrand.
Yeah, so I've been like trying to find names for the fans as well as the superstars, and I finally hit on something that I liked. I tested it before, and it seemed like everybody kind of liked the name, so I'm going with the IWA Addicts. So with that being said, I rebranded like 3 championships. The ah, damn it, damn it, I just have the name for it. It's not the Do or Die Championship. It's it's basically the Addicts Championship, but it's now the Hardcore Addicts Championship, which is currently held by Isaiah Ortiz. So he'll be ringing that championship in. But as of now, it's just called the Addicts Championship. But when we go to 25, it will be rebranded to the Hardcore Addicts Championship. Now, it won't have no comparison to the Do or Die Championship, because the Do or Die Championship, basically, any type of match can happen at any given time with that belt, and it's always defended on Do or Die. With the Hardcore Addicts Championship, underground matches, basically, in knockout. You can either you knock your opponent out, or it's underground match. So I think it's one and the same, basically. So that's how that championship will be defended. Now, the U.S. Championship, I wanted to rebrand it, but I'm not going to rebrand it only because the work that Leo Blade put into that championship, it would be horseshit to rename it, only because he has made that belt, and this is just my opinion, and I could be wrong, he has made that belt more important than the World Championships. So I'm going to leave that belt as is. But like he told everybody, you have to prove it in the ring. You literally have to prove it in the ring.
Yeah.
And nobody has been able to really tell him otherwise. AJ came really, really, really close. Like the closest I've seen anybody come. Like real close, which was, it was good, but like I always say, once you realize who you're in the match with, that momentum slowly kind of dies down and goes away. And I think the nerves got to him a little bit, and that's what got him. The nerves got to him. He was doing real good until the nerves got to him. And then once the nerves got to him, he just shut down. Because Leo was up 6 to him at the end of the match.
It was 14-9 as the final total.
So no, that was 5 then, right? 5 pins or 5 submissions or a combination of both.
Well, I actually, funny that you actually say that. I actually wrote most of them down, like for each one. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Because so when it was happening, I was trying to keep track of like what like recordings I could. Crap. Is it? Okay. So, and I'd say six. There was like AJ Woods did a few more pins than Blade.
Okay.
Yes,
I know
but
he got a lot of submissions.
they both were using a lot of submissions. That was the thing. Because I noticed that there was some pins throughout, but there was also some submissions.
Which kind of we could segue into something else with that. So I think I had announced that the Intercontinental Championship will be submissions only.
Which is held by Scott Wayne.
You know, Scott Stevenson. Scott Wayne is no more.
Scott Stevenson. My bad.
No, you're good. And speaking of that, Lewis West, formerly Lucius West, kind of made his return to IWA and took out Scott Stevenson in the same fashion as Scott Stevenson kind of returned. Got blindsided. So it's not fun when the rabbit has the gun. So I don't know where Sheldon King kind of goes from here. I heard rumblings that he kind of going to take a little small break and he'll be back. As you see, Muhammad returned after Mighty kind of tried to take him out. He returned with a new partner in Savage. But then, as you can see, Muhammad, up to his old tricks, turned on him.
You're talking
After they
about the Savage John Robb.
Yes.
He debuted at night 2.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see where that feud goes because I know he's not going to let that stand at all.
Oh.
So earlier when you were speaking about that ladder match, it was actually a fatal 4-way.
The ladder?
It was it was 4 teams. It was supposed to be 3 teams, but Sinister Wade had came to GM office and made a.
That's what I was trying to add in. That was my absolute mistake when I said it. I meant to say fatal 4-way.
You good. You good because he wasn't even supposed to be that. And Sinister Wade was kind of pissed because if you remember, the Sinister Elite kind of got a huge win over the old number 1 contenders, the Youngbloods. So they was kind of upset that they weren't even featured in the match. But then we still don't even know who took out Fraxium or Devastation Reborn.
Now that was, and you had them on there for the fact of Axiom himself literally picking up a big victory in your company not so long ago in that multi-man match.
Yeah. So we still got to figure out like who took them out. Now I have a clue on who I think took both out, but that's just my opinion because it's kind of crazy how these teams is formed that fast and then they just ready for a match like that quick. But as you can see, VJ basically wrestled the match down there by himself, and it's crazy because if you look at it, VJ started the momentum with the titles, and then Mighty ended it. I think Sinister Elite did 1 like bar, and then VJ did 2, and I did 2. So we didn't even need the whole team to pretty much win the match. So that's kind of, and I don't know. Have you ever? Well, not Edge Christian probably the ones who did that, but I think me and BJ probably the first 2 I've known to retain titles in a ladder match.
Ooh, that's incredible. Like you guys also did face in the night earlier.
Yeah, And see, a lot of people probably thought that that did something to us, but it didn't do shit to me.
That just made you guys
It
stronger because you guys had a
made
press
us trying to get,
conference a little bit of.
yeah, so that really didn't do shit to me, honestly. And then, huge shout out to Tony Below, who also won the ladder
Yes,
match.
that was a
And I
four-star
don't think,
classic.
and I don't think nobody expected that.
You
But
had a
I got
bunch of
some.
great athletes in there, so it was really a
Oh
tough one.
yeah, oh yeah. So yeah, that was kind of crazy too. And from what I know, Bulk Logan was a little pissed about the outcome of that match, and some comments were made backstage, as well as Rusty Steel was a little pissed off about the shit that Billy D pulled after they matched as well.
Uh-huh, I saw that.
So yeah, that both of them was kind of disgruntled about that, and they felt like these guys are coming into the company and just being showcased while they just basically having to not put him over, but be a good old boy in a sense. So a lot of frustrations coming from them. Uh, Fuck Norris losing his championship in an awkward way because I don't know why Damian Priest felt the need to get involved with that. Chambers and Norris not claiming responsibility for that, or however that, because it worked in Chambers' favor. So was it a whole like war of our eyes situation, or did Fuck Norris have something to do with that? So that's kind of confusing situation as well, because we don't even know the deal with that.
Had nothing to do with that.
A
So
lot of events transpired at that event alone, and both nights, returns, debuts, new changes.
is this somebody else in the chat? I mean,
Yes,
on the call?
yes, there's been somebody else in the chat, Mr. Chambers.
Not talking about on the phone.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is be more.
Yeah, he hasn't really said much.
Which is crazy too, because what happened Saturday, I invited Damian Priest to IWA to fight Chambers this coming Saturday.
And Chambers had himself a war, we can definitely say, in the main event of night one.
Yep.
Another day. That's all.
What was that?
Then
Just another day at the office.
and with that win, he kind of broke the news that Headhunters has officially, and from what I've been told, all of them have broken up. Like it's a mutual split between all of them. Headhunters are no more, from what I know.
Wow. Wow. So even like the tag team titles, are they... Wait, so that means if they're broken up, does that mean the tag team titles are held vacant?
Oh yeah, Wildman had forfeited him after the match.
Okay.
He said he had nothing left to prove in that tag division. He did what he came to do in the tag team division, and I don't know if it's frustration towards Tight Lions and Jay Hunt, because it was supposed to be them be the ones who take the tag team division by storm, but I don't want to say due to them not being around or not doing much and trying to play tit for tat with each other as far as the singles thing, and Wildman having to pick up the pieces with that. I don't know if he grew frustrated with that, because it came to a point where him and Kikoa was a tag, and Kikoa kind of, I don't know if he's seen what Wildman started to see after a while, but he got tired of it, so he did. And then Wildman had to bring in his son, and him and his son was doing great, but then Wildman came to me and we talked, and he was like, it's time. Like, I have nothing left to prove in this tag division. Literally, I have nothing left to prove. We've beaten everybody that's put in front of us. I have nothing left to prove. Which is true. And I could have had Wildside pick a whole nother partner and do it like that, but Wildman like, no, I want my son to go and do his own thing and go do my own thing. And he said, the only thing I ask is, for me giving these championships to you, I know CJ gets the next shot, and he got who he's facing, but Chambers don't have nobody to face. And like he told me, he loved to face his former stablemate first. Now I don't know if there's any animosity with that, or if Chambers feels any type of way that Wildman kind of made a deal for himself behind his back. I don't know what I don't know what the issue is with that, but Wildman did make that deal, and it's like he kind of knew Chambers was gonna win because he already knew he wanted to fight Chambers. He didn't say nothing about fighting Fuck Norris. He made it clear that he wants to fight Chambers. Now I don't know if this is because Chambers was kind of doing his own thing, and if you look at it, it seems like Chambers didn't need to hit Hunters no more.
Right.
And I'm not saying that he's better off without him, but Chambers kind of been doing his own thing to where he kind of didn't need the group. The group kind of needed him. So if it becomes like that, then why be in the group? That's just my opinion. If you outshining the group, because it was a statement made, I want to say a year and a half ago, when Mighty was asked to join Headhunters, that he was told that he was more over than the group, and to not join them because it would just bring his stock down. Now, can the same be said for Chambers at this time? Because if you look at the people that Chambers associated himself with, they came into IWA and they've been shining without the help of nobody. Big Money Grip, shining without nobody. Even though he came in with the dynasty, he's shining like he don't need the help. B-More was doing good when he was here. Didn't need nobody help. He was shining on his own. Sonya, first ever IWA Women's Champion. The way she lost the belt wasn't too popular of a decision on her part, I'm guessing, because the woman she faced was a brick house. But you see, the first opportunity she got, because she never did, she did receive a rematch, and I think she did lose. But like the first opportunity she got again at the championship, you see exactly what she did. She was the only one who got any pins in her match. Straight dominate the match and got her championship back. So that right there speaks volumes in itself. So I don't know. It's like the people, like I said, the people that Chambers associates himself with the exception of Headhunters. And I'm not gonna say Tyke and J Hunt because those mainly the two I'm talking about. Chambers outshined every last one of them this season. Now, I can't say the same about Wildman because Wildman has held, I want to say, 2 different championships. But then Chambers is a 3-time world champion with the span of a season.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Chambers has definitely showed up and showed out.
Oh, yeah. So, I like I said, I think he's better off, and it's no shade at them at all. I feel like Chambers is better off. And I think he started seeing it after a while, too. After he started saying, like, God damn, I really don't need to cheat. I really don't need the backup. I really don't need this, that. I could just be who I am. And what's crazy is he was always told the way he wasn't going to never work. Wasn't never going to main event. Wasn't going to never be the face of the company. Wasn't never going to be really shit. But the guy in the back, while the other guys trying. He was always told that. You're too erratic. You're too chaotic. You're too this, you're too that. That's not going to be fitting of a champion. And to an extent, I think he somewhat started to believe that shit. And then once I think he stopped believing that shit, that's when he started getting the change that he was getting. Just on his own, no help, nothing needed, just getting the shit done on his own.
Yeah.
And I know somewhat call him a group hopper because he was in, I think, 2 other factions. I might be wrong. He can correct me at any moment. But I think he was in 2 other factions before he was with Headhunters.
Oh, 1.
Just 1, okay.
1.
So yeah, he got called a group hopper, or he need this, he need that. He been in IWA this whole time. Have you ever once seen Headhunters go and help him do anything? Just being real, you haven't seen.
Not since I've been associated with the company, at least.
Not helped him do a goddamn thing. So who needed who? Now I know Jay Hunt and Ty probably gonna have something to say about this, and that's cool. I'm not, like I said, I'm not shitting on them, but at the end of the day, they underdelivered this season. And you can ask anybody here, they underdelivered. Now, was it their fault? Was it not their fault? Who knows? Wildman delivered, but then Wildman was kind of like in the shadows while he was delivering too. So it's kind of weird how you kind of paint this whole headhunter situation. It's really weird. It's a weird situation. James, if you want to kind of talk about that real quick, I got to get checked by the security guard real quick.
The
Head into the security guard.
the headhunters played a good decent role in my career, I must say.
How you doing, man?
But at the same time, I had to do it. It was like he said, it been rumors and
Oh yeah, I got you.
stuff about he can't do it by himself. He needs backup. And I had to talk with Wildman and the rest of the crew. And we came to an understanding, and I had to do what I had to do on my own without them. Now we probably team up and go against other people, but I still kept my end in the bargain. They did too. They kind of gave me a helping push too. They really did. We really was a good stable. But the more I saw seeing me achieve, and getting further, I had to do what I had to do what's best for me. So on 2K25, y'all will see who Davis really is. Y'all will see. Y'all will see.
I think we all look forward to seeing that, sir. And I just take one little moment to see who has joined us here with Mark Delorme, aka Mythic, has joined us. John Rogers, Mr. Woods, Mr. Briggs, Mateo, Corey. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Mitchell. I hope you guys are all well.
So speaking of Mateo, I have a surprise for y'all this Saturday. It's involving his guys. It's gonna rattle a lot of people. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Let's hear.
Talk about the Raw. Talk about no. He don't want to speak about it just yet. Talk about the Raw WrestleMania. We're gonna see. He said, "Let it be a surprise."
Mighty will tell you. And another Elite, I was told I couldn't wear a certain brand.
Change your manifesto.
And everybody know Chambers for rocking this certain brand, name brand gear. So I was robbed out of that.
You look at it. You have it right back. Okay.
Also, like I said, man, it's been a long time coming. I'm very proud. I'm a champion. It feels great. Like I said, this is another day of the job. And everything that everybody said was wrong with Chambers. Totally got their face punched in now because they look stupid. Y'all look stupid. Now look at y'all. Take your face off the ground. So supposedly I'm supposed to have Wild Man as my next opponent. I don't know. But we fought before. And that's how I got into the Headhunters. I beat them fair and square, and that was my way of getting into the Headhunters. But now we're on a different playing field, and this ain't got nothing to do with the faction. This is let the best man win. I'll see him when I see him. All that creepy dog baby, I ain't heard none of that. I don't want to get into that. But
yeah, I'm kind of excited about that match myself. I don't know who's gonna win that. I don't know who's gonna win that match. To be honest with you, they both was kind of putting on this season, so it's kind of hard to call who gonna win that. It's kind of hard to see them go at it right now, but at the end of the day, you got to know. And I think with them both in new positions and new companies, you kind of want to know who was the one that was kind of keeping it together. who's the one to watch? Because if you let anybody else tell you, like they said Chambers wasn't ready. When I say they, I'm talking about a whole nother company. And like I said, it ain't no shade. It's no shade. It's the truth. He was told that he wasn't the guy. And then the guy that was told he's the guy ain't really been just doing much this season. And it was two guys that was told they was the guys. One of them has been proven he is the guy. And Chambers know exactly which two guys I'm talking about. It was in the Kool-Aid company that was always in the main event.
Yeah.
And it did look like it was a funny type of situation if you really look at it, because it was always the same two guys in the main event, no matter if it was one or the other. One of those two was in the main event. And it was a third one, but the third one, like, it's not a shot at all. It's the truth. I'm just speaking the truth. The third guy wasn't really a main eventer. And anybody will tell you that guy was not a main event. He was a mid card at best. And the fact that me and the other guy had to put this guy over is sickening in a way. Because that guy wasn't never the guy. I felt like that guy was being well, let me put it like this. If it wasn't for Leo Blade and Mighty, I don't think that guy would be what he was, or what the guy thought he was, because it took Mighty and Leo to kind of get the guy where he was, because other than fighting me and Leo, he was fighting his mid-corners. And then you had me and Chambers. Now, Leo Blade ain't the guy I'm talking about. I'm not going to name the guy. I'm not going to name drop him. But me, Leo, Chambers know who I'm talking about. But the fact that this guy was positioned as the guy when I fought Chambers in damn near 30-minute matches, and you mean to tell me Chambers got beat by this guy in less than 5 minutes? And then I beat the guy in less than 5 minutes for the championship? Add that up. Does that make sense to you? That make any sense. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be biased.
Proved in the ring who was the best.
Yeah, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not. It's like I said, this is all the truth. At any moment I'm lying, I can be stopped. But I'm not lying.
You ain't lying.
And to have a gimmick stripped away, and Chambers know what I'm talking about, to have a gimmick stripped away to position somebody who's not over, but is told he's over, it makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Talk your shit.
And like Larry said to a certain gentleman the other day, it's cool to say you're the best when you're booking yourself to be champion or booking yourself to win.
To win.
Of course you're gonna be the best. And like I said, it's not a shot at nobody.
Mr. Ari Hale.
Yeah, and I'm not name dropping. I'm just stating facts. And at any moment, if I'm lying or somebody has an issue with what I'm saying, it's cool with me. I'm just letting you know what's wrong with the whole EFED situation.
Yeah.
When you book yourself to win, but then you're saying you're the best, you can't be the best if you're booking yourself to win.
Mm-hmm.
You hardly ever see me booking Mighty. Mighty is never in no fucking high-stakes situations unless he's in another company. You'll never see that because I'm the booker. Why would I book my guy to win the matches?
Right.
Exactly.
This ain't no fucking ALWE. We don't do that shit.
Oh, shut the fuck up, because I don't do that shit either. Fuck up. I don't do that shit either. I ain't got no belt. I only got one belt, and that's the
passion in his
belt.
voice, and then he did that switch up at the end. Oh yeah, AOWE. Wait, what?
I only got one belt. I only got one belt, and that's the hardcore belt, and everybody else.
I don't see the point in. Yeah, I don't see the point. I feel like I got so many heavy hitters. Why the fuck do Mighty need to be a heavy hitter when I have, man, dude, look at the roster I fucking have. I got fucking Leo Blade, CJ Frost, AJ Woods, Chambers,
Wild Man,
fucking Wild Man, fucking Big Bad Baby Daddy, great, those Edwards. I got all these heavy hitters. Why the fuck do I need to be in the main event? I don't need to. I'm good. I have all the talent I need around me that's gonna help me and the company shine Why the fuck do I need to be the main event? Why do I need to be the top draw when I have top draws? So what does that mean for the guys I do have if I'm booking myself to be the number one guy, but I have all these number one guys who could possibly even beat me if the match was just straight up? But I'm number one because it's my company, and it's not a shot at nobody. I'm just letting you know what's wrong with the E-Fed situation. When you do stuff like that, how can you truly be number one if you don't even know it? If you're not playing the game the way it needs to be played, there's no way if you're the booker that your guy is number one guy and you have a roster full of talent.
Exactly.
And it's like I said, it's not a shot at nobody. It's just the problem that's wrong with the E-Feds.
Yeah.
It's really a problem. Like, and I said the other day, it's also about aura too. The aura of these superstars. You can't just go to certain E-Feds and just claim that you this and you that. And some people can do that because they have aura about them, so they can do that. But you got some of these guys who are mid-card at best, jumping into these companies and thinking they just could start at the top because of the name they think they have, when at best you just a mid-card.
That's embarrassing.
It's just state the facts.
That is. I hear you.
That's why I don't take Mighty nowhere and be like,
Welcome,
oh,
Nathan.
Mighty's number one, Mighty's this, Mighty's that. I don't do that shit because I know if Mighty was to step in the ring with CJ Frost or Leo Blade without no like stats being changed and as is, I'm not gonna probably come up victorious in that, and I know that. So why position myself to be the best if I'm not fighting the best? I'm fighting the best that I'm making the best in the game. That makes zero fucking sense.
And plus, it's good to see other people who get chance to win in your company.
It's
really good to see that.
But then too, to another point too, Leo Blade used to get a lot of flack about being showing favoritism too. But look what Leo Blade done since he's been in IWA. So was it really even favoritism too? Because he kicked an ass over here and
By himself.
ain't nobody fucking showing favoritism to him. He's doing this shit on his own.
Basically,
You ain't never once seen me say, "Oh, I'm booking Leo Blade as champion." Blah blah blah. He's
Exactly. You don't favor somebody. You don't favor somebody.
no.
Yeah, he never asked to go to the main event.
Exactly.
What he asked me to do was do something different. He said, "I want to do something different." Okay, cool. I have no issue with that. That's actually kind of cool that he even wants to be that guy that does something different. Now, you look at it now. At one time, you had the world champion calling out the U.S. champion. What fucking company have you ever seen it in? You ain't never seen that shit before. Because shit like that don't fucking happen because he's just that guy. It's the aura. People like that aura of Leo Blade. CJ Frost is another. He don't have to really say much. People just know that he's one of those guys. Yeah, because what he does, nothing like that. He shows it in the ring. He's that guy.
He's been around the block like a lot of places, and he's definitely got his name out there.
So he did.
So it's like I said, it's the aura, man. Like people love the aura.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get mad at like, oh, what about it? Like if you feel like you're that guy and you can do what he's doing, why aren't you doing it?
Right.
It's easy to say that you can be that guy and you can be this, you can be that, but then you ain't doing shit.
Right.
The main ones that they could be doing with the main eventers doing, the top guys doing it, are the ones who ain't doing shit. Sitting on their fucking hands, but they could be the guy. But they want to sit on their hands. I ain't seen it yet. All the people that want Leo's position, I ain't seen nobody yet to take it. But they want it. Okay, you want to take it. He's literally begging somebody to take his position, take his spot. Literally begging at this point. Nobody can do it.
I think people are afraid to step up to the champion himself. The champ has defeated so many. Who could stop his reign at that point?
I know one person who can stop him, but then I don't even know how much that was even real in the other company neither, because in that other company he couldn't beat a certain mighty one. But I'm not saying nothing about that. I'm just stating the fact.
Maybe his reign will never end. Maybe we might go like a Bruno Sammartino era where he holds the title for 4,000 days. Woo!
And that would be pretty cool. I wouldn't have no issue with that, only because
Right?
he's doing it. He's doing it the right way. He's not cheating.
Exactly.
You're not taking shortcuts. You're not doing shit like the Chambers dude would do.
Man, shut the
He ain't
fuck
doing shit
up.
like that, man. You see, truth hurts.
Ain't no damn truth, no shit like that.
Truth hurts, man.
Don't listen
Strong
to
word.
this motherfucker, man. He don't know what he talking about.
Welcome, Lizzie.
Now I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like that.
But now, man, like
Go ahead.
I'm glad I have the people I have in this group. And like I said, it's like I'm not taking no shots at nobody. I'm stating facts.
Yeah. No, I know.
And at any moment that I'm lying, anybody's welcome to join the live and tell me I'm lying about what I'm saying.
No, you're not.
It's the God honest truth, though.
And that's basically, man, the bullshit got to stop.
Miss
If
YouTube,
anybody that's watching
Lizzie.
this live, anybody that's watching this live try to play off like they down to earth like us and they not, cut the shit out and it's right. Don't talk.
Just stating facts.
Shit played out.
Like,
It's not fun.
cause I can tell you, I've heard so much shit being said about, like, when people join the group, they first thing on their mind is to fight Leo Blade. Because he's been had that name about himself ever since he's kind of been in this whole Ipe thing where he's the guy, he's the guy, he's the guy. Okay, yeah, he's the guy, but he's not the only guy.
Right.
The fact is, the stuff do get, I mean, it's not negative stuff, but the fact that stuff do get said about him, but the fact that everybody wants to fight him, this like that, is just, that's crazy to me. It's real crazy. But a guy that everybody claims that they really don't really care for, he could be that guy. He was cheating to win when he was in the Kool-Aid company. Now he was this and he was that. Or he always needed help. What help have you seen him get this season from anybody?
Oh, so they think. So this is what they thinking. Oh, about the whole Kool-Aid shit. You know what was going on behind the scenes. So by this brand not doing that, they thinking that they can beat them.
Yeah, that's basically what the fuck I'm saying. And that's it. It's funny. It's funny though.
Crazy.
Because the fact that he's not backing down and he's taking on all comers and some of those same ones that claim to want to fight him. I'm telling you, when I'm gonna give half these people the fight they think they want. But when they lose, I want them to say they lost.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to say, oh, well, it's cheating going on, or is this going on? No. I let y'all actually watch me make selections and everything. You see the stats, the whole nine. So there's no cheating going on. This dude he's one of the ones, man.
Yeah.
And it's straight like it.
See, the thing is, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be for real. I'm out of character on this one, bro. Leo Blade was the first one, and you can go back and check the files. He the first one that pointed out Chambers could be that star. He the first one, and I think others they probably mumble it, but Leo, I heard him out of his own mouth said it. You know what I'm saying? So once I always will give him his props because it seemed like Leo gave me the alley hoop and I dunked it, and that's how I was like, the two-time intercontinental champion over there. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I'm gonna be real for him. I just think they over there probably get him sort of like a bad rap, and that's why motherfuckers feel the way they feel, like they thinking that he gonna be easy to beat because the shit is not like how it was over there. We don't do that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So they think, yeah, I got a better chance. And then when you get in that ring with that man, you get flipped around and shit, and then you laid out for 3 seconds.
That's true.
It's really sad. Now, I ain't bashing, and I'm not saying something like I'm joining the bandwagon or nothing, but this shit is real, man. Like, rigging matches is corny. You rigging matches is corny, man. It's corny. That's go for any East league that doing that shit. If you gonna do that shit, Do it with your own creation. Don't bring nobody to your show. Just create all your creations, whatever, and you do what you do. Tell your story how you want to tell your story. We ain't hating. But if you gonna do this East LA shit, please stop picking who win, who lose, bro. This ain't the WWE. I'm sorry, this ain't real wrestling. It's a video game.
Exactly.
It's a video game because we damn sure ain't getting paid. I'm damn sure ain't getting paid to rig or pick who lose, who wins shit. I'm not, and I can't wait I can't wait um to get my show up and running. I got a few people to get and whatnot, and we'll be up and running. And I got some shit to fix with my Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So this be patient with me with that, please, y'all. Just be patient. But yeah, I do want to give a shout out to IWA for really treating Chambers the way Chambers supposed to be treated. I, I so I've said this shit personally on some real shit in the chat. Like I really appreciate that because they really treated Chambers very appropriately, but they didn't use him to put other people over. They didn't do none of that fuckery shit, make him lose and just rant. None of that. If I lost, I lost fair and square. I ain't ashamed of it. We can't win them all. It's impossible for you to win them all. It's impossible. And if you win them all, that means you're rigging your matches.
Exactly. And there's no reason to rig matches, especially if you're trying to have fun.
Right. And you try to, it's just weird. Like I said, just do it by your. Like I said, if you're the type of person, male or female, and if it's all about you, and you know this about yourself, just make your universe just for you. Don't bring nobody to it. Start your shows, and you can do whatever you want to do, edit all that shit. Do it like that, but don't bring nobody to it, wasting their time and they creations, and you know what I'm saying. Doing all this extra dumb shit. We not. How can I say this? How can I say this without taking it somewhere else? We're not in the industry, basically. What I'm telling you. All that slimy back shit they be doing just for you to be successful, and that's what I'm saying. It
Yeah.
is weird, man. Because I ain't got time. Like I don't pay. I don't have favors. I don't have favors. I give you a chance. You win. Shoot. Okay, cool. You're gonna help push you some more, but I don't have favors. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
I'm neither.
I can't do that.
No,
Even
when
if
Riley was on your branch, she never asked for a title
it's not
shot. You
what
said
did she
she.
do? What did she do? She fucked bitches up in that hardcore belt. She said, I want to stay hardcore. She kept winning
Uh
when I like, I can't let you keep doing this. I'm like, that's enough. You gotta get you gotta get a championship belt. That's the disrespect to you. You beating, you winning, and you don't get the big surprise. No, you got to get this. You got it, and she got it. I told them bitches in there in the locker room. I told them hoes in there. I like y'all better watch Riley because she is on her. I don't know what it is, but Riley been on a tear. And lo and behold, look who is the undisputed female champion, Riley. I told them backstage they was joking, and look who's the champion.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. I was like, all right, I'm a Richard Riley manager. They said they want to stay on the hardcore, but after that, I was like, that's enough. That is enough. I had to make a personal decision. Like it's only right. It's only right. But I'm not gonna sit here and just keep having her in that division. We're doing. I can bring in another chick or another chick that got that hardcoreness. Let her shine and get a opportunity for that belt. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta level up. You gotta grow. And Riley grow.
Exactly.
So now we gotta see what she's gonna do when she come back from vacation. We're gonna see what she's gonna do.
Indeed. She is most ready for the challenges ahead.
Yeah. So I'm waiting on her a challenger too. So I'm in the talk with the challenger manager, the owner, and see who's gonna go from there. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
So
up,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at the new chambers right now, and I was really frustrated with this damn fool. I really was frustrated. So once I had to part ways from the headhunters, I'm like, all right, now what the hell am I gonna do? What am I gonna do now? And I was like, well, I can go back to the original chambers. And even that, I went and I tried to do the old outfit, like, oh, that ain't working. This ain't working. I'm like, damn, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? And today, my cousin came over, aka Kizzy. Yeah, she part of AOWE. Kizzy, it's supposed to be created today, hopefully, another time. But Kizzy is a former champion too. That's not because she a family member. She lost fast grad and she worked her way up.
Bullshit.
End up losing. She ended up losing. She had another opportunity, end up losing. So,
Bullshit.
to that man, Basham, because do we need another episode? Because I'll be
I don't know what you're talking
happy
about, man.
to get
I
you.
ain't
You
saying
don't know what
nothing,
I'm talking
man.
about. You don't know what I'm talking about from the last live.
Yeah, well, you talking that rig match you had, right?
No,
You lower my stats.
don't do no shit
I
like
heard
that.
you. I heard your company is
Got
famous
your
for that.
ass, got your ass up fair and square. That's
I
all.
heard your company is famous
Uh,
for that.
no, no, I don't do no shit like that. You just got your
That's
ass
what I
up
Don't
heard.
do
fair and
no
square.
shit.
Don't listen to
That's what I
these
heard.
stupid ass niggas, man. Don't
It's,
listen
it's
to
all good. Hey, some companies got to rig matches
these.
to get the results they want.
Oh boy.
See, he taking shots at taking shots at what's his name.
He's
I know what he
taking
talking
I
about.
ain't
shots.
taking
But
shots. I ain't taking
he
shots at
trying to frame.
nobody. I'm
Yes,
just.
you is, man. Yes, you is.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking
Frame.
about LWE.
No, he trying to frame me for yo. No, I ain't him, man. Respectfully,
I
I don't
hate
do that.
him, man.
Respectfully, no, I don't do that. Respectfully,
Oh
no,
my lord.
no, I don't do no
I'm
rigging.
dead.
I don't do no rigging. All right, so hold on,
I
hold on,
guess all them buttwoods you
hold
took
on.
at the Kool-Aid company was just rigged too, huh?
So hold on. So it was a former employee that was. Yeah, I already tagged you to the video. Like I don't think you remember, but I tagged you to the video, and the person specifically had to go. They wasn't good for business. They was in their personal feelings, and they was running around from each that lead to
Welcome,
throw dirt in my
Topher.
name, and you know what I'm saying. So I had to bury that person. So that person would never, ever, ever will come back. Never.
Talk about burying talent, huh?
And
Come to
Topher, if
IWA,
you're referring
we
to
don't do what
Eddie,
ALW does. We don't bury talent.
Topher, if
what is
you're
that?
referring to Eddie, he is not here at the moment, sir. I am Mr. Larry. But I'll
Yeah.
let you know. I'll let you know
Larry the
what he
Lobster.
says.
Larry the Lobster.
Yeah, they'll call you Larry the Lobster.
Hey, man, I could be a lobster. What's wrong with that? Lobsters
You
are
get
cool,
clipped.
dog.
Oh, the man,
One slice.
ALWE be hating.
But
I know,
not
right?
my
They hating on Larry. They hating on me.
I
They
don't
hating
know.
on us.
It's crazy. That guy that's on the
is
phone with us,
Larry.
I can't remember his name, but the guy that she got on the phone with me, he always been like that towards money.
Larry. He just upset that he got his ass whooped. He still ain't learned his lesson.
I forget the guy you got on this other
Hey,
line. Yeah, that guy there, man.
I can do this again. I can do this. I can do it again.
See how he talking about rigging another match?
No,
We
I'm
don't
not
do.
talking about breaking down, man. Watch you get your ass whooped again. And
All right, let me see
again.
you set up the match. Then
Oh boy.
I agree to that.
I'll agree to that.
I know how you people do. Yeah, he quiet now. He like, oh crap, I got to set the match up from
Everything went really quiet.
Y'all don't see the screen. Y'all don't see me setting up the match right
nah,
now. Y'all don't see me setting up the match
nah.
right now. No, don't get scared now. Nope,
He
setting it
gets
up.
good. I know it's
Yep.
real.
You is. Hold on. Let me. Where he at? Where this fool at?
If you go get somebody who juiced up, 600 pounds,
I hear Basham right here. See,
to fight
look
a
him run
broken
his
claw,
goddamn
because
mouth.
I already
He
told
is.
him that Basham is messed
He's
up.
100. He's on 100. So you see it right. All right, put on the
I can tell.
computer.
And then I put in the chat that Mighty is messed up. That some of the claws are messed up. So he gonna face a broken claw and beat a broken claw. But
Bring it
that's
back.
like I said,
James back.
that's the type of stuff they do in AOWE.
No, they don't. Shut the hell up. All right, everybody. Everybody see him. Here we go. I ain't supposed to let y'all know that James Mack is back, but he's back. And his first match is against Basham.
and it's rigged.
Welcome, Fiendish
Enjoy,
Lady.
enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the
Y'all
rig
see it?
match.
They done
Yeah, see the rig
rigged over here.
match. WWE where we rig stuff.
Look at this fool running his mouth. Now he might come down to the fucking ring. Bash him.
See what I'm talking about? You getting
Look at him.
exclusive of how they cheat over there. By the way,
Told you, no shit like that.
getting the exclusive.
We have
Yep.
5 minutes until the hour mark, gentlemen.
Alrighty.
We about to skip this match. We about to skip this entrance because
Yeah.
like I said, we got.
Yeah, man. I know it kind of gets a little heated whenever me and him lying, but like I said, we just stating facts. And at any moment, me and him lying about anything, well, everything we lying can stop us.
Oh, no, yeah.
I said this ain't bashing and nothing. We just talking about.
Yeah, we're not bashing them, but we're just saying what be wrong with certain things.
Oh, wait a minute,
And that's why it be like it be. That's why people be in the situation they be in. God damn it.
Oh, everybody here watching this match. We in here
Ain't
chilling.
nobody watching this bullshit.
So far,
I don't watch that. Turn it off. Turn it off.
so far, bashing
Turn
is
it
getting got the upper hand right now.
Turn it off. Whoever got it on.
Whoever got it on.
We can't do that. They asked for this match. So.
Yes, for this. What, the invisible crowd?
Yeah.
I guess.
Hey, but he used to those type crowds anyway.
This looks like this is big.
Yep. It actually do. Actually do, Green. That's what y'all do over there.
Oh, God damn.
Can't even bring myself to watch that mess.
Man, that pop bomb the shit out of you. You about to jump
Gonna
on
need
me.
like something to
Yeah, man.
saying you guys, we're gonna need like a hardcore contract signing up in this.
There you go. Action with the upper hand.
God.
See all that cheating going on? Oh my God. Look at James playing. He's playing.
He's playing video game.
He's playing the game himself. And he's trying to act like it's the video game.
I can't do both. I cannot hold a phone and play the game at the same time.
I can.
I can't.
Some
the hell you talking about? How the hell? No, I can't do it.
This is the bullshit I'm talking about.
People can play two-handed.
That's what I'm saying. He know what he's doing, man. All that bullshit.
He all has one hand
shit.
right here. He has us with the phone. What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
Yeah, don't cheating ass motherfucker, man.
Keep my hand not on the controller. My hand not even on the controller.
That's why I don't fuck with AOW like that.
Hey, man,
all
we
the
been watching this
shit.
match, bro. People don't want to be disturbed. Let them watch their match in peace.
Man, how many views you got? One?
Look at this. Look. God,
That's crazy. Well, you see how you wasting your last minutes?
Welcome the one Tyson Storm. You
That's
have approached us
now,
to the final moments of this
look at that. Look at that. Look who won. Look who won a match. Look who won a match. Bash won his whole match. Look at him.
That's because you trying to change the controller.
You
want to change the controller.
Look, he trying to tell people kiss his ass. Let me talk to my fans like that, bro. That shit gonna get you a fine. Tell them
give you a fine.
See what happens.
It's just got
we talking about
deep.
Piece of kiss your ass.
Oh, they gonna do that regardless, man. That's who I am.
You lucky ass win.
I'm talking about, man. Hey, it's me, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't surprised.
Oh, you two. You two are incredible.
That's what I do, man.
That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is in this friendship and brothership, bro. We joke on each other.
I love it.
Joke on each other. And then, bro, bro. You think this is something, Larry? Put him and Wildman together, and I'm telling you, just don't ask no questions. Do not ask no questions, and watch Mighty and Wildman go at it. Watch. Matter of fact, where he at? Tag his ass in his post. Where he at?
I did
No, you know,
earlier. I don't think.
Wild Man always busy, so we don't want to disturb him. He's super busy.
Yeah, he's just busy in that damn jungle.
I don't want to disturb Mr. Wild Man. We don't want things to get wild, man.
We have officially reached the hour mark, gentlemen.
He took the words out of my mouth and, they talking shit in the chat, talking about something, I want to, don't make me go wild or some shit like that. Bust out laughing. This fool trying to talk shit.
I mean, the night that
wow.
he said that, he retained, if I remember correctly, one of my first nights here, he literally retained the title within less than a few minutes.
We talking about Mario Man?
Ah!
Oh, okay.
Do you not remember? Like, freaking, it was on one of your shows, if I remember correctly.
I don't watch his matches. I usually go make some. Yeah, I usually go make some Kool-Aid when his matches.
He's like, I'm gonna marry this man. I don't want him.
I usually go and make Kool-Aid when his matches on.
Oh, back to the Kool-Aid, huh? So that was the red stuff on your face earlier.
Oh man. I usually go make Kool-Aid when it's time to watch the Wild Man matches.
I told you, you get the blue one, man. Not the red one. It's not the blue one.
Oh yeah. Chambers love the red one.
I heard he was a fan of the purple one.
Oh yeah.
I heard Wild Man likes the blue one.
He like that. Yeah, he like blue, baby oil, whatever one. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Wait, what if we had him do the commercial for Kool-Aid? Or blue one. Where he says that expression, I'm gonna go wild, and then all you just see is like some Kool-Aid.
So I bet. I wouldn't be surprised. The man scares me sometimes.
The man scares me.
That look he be having in his eyes, man.
It's okay. So you send the payments like to his house with like a note in pigeons, right?
Yeah. Cause hey man, that man scares me. The look he be looking, the way he be looking at the GM.
That's a good kind.
That's good.
Welcome, Katie.
That dude there scares me with that look in his eyes, man. And I'm like, why they call you Wild Man? And he be cutting the lights off and stuff. I be able to cut back on. I'm like, wait, what? Is that why they call you Wild Man? And he's like, don't worry about it.
I wonder what his family is like at Thanksgiving.
Hey,
shit.
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Maybe I should go be like the interviewers back in the day when they would do the vignettes for WWF. We're gonna go get a view of Wild Man's house.
They go outside.
Oh, that'd be scary.
Yeah, Wild Man's gonna definitely lose Chambers though. He ain't got it in him. I heard he don't have it. So.
Last time we saw Wild Man on here, his was one of the. I think his video is still the most viewed on my YouTube channel. His alone is probably the most viewed.
Yeah, he was cooking rats. Everybody wants to see.
He's cooking rats or rabbits.
Yeah, everybody was trying to see how he was making that gumbo.
Hey, what's wrong with gumbo? Gumbo is delicious.
Of course, he got the highest rated show. Making that gumbo.
What was it? Cooking with Wild Man?
Cooking with Wild Man. Things get wild. You never know what you see in the kitchen.
Stop talking about that like that.
It's all just the intro of him. Let's get wild.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my god.
Well, now let me stop talking about Wild Man. For he asked to fight me. Now I gotta beat him up. He still ain't came to Texas. I've been telling him I don't know how long to come to Texas, but he still won't come out here. But I'm gonna leave that alone.
He's like One Direction. He went the other direction.
Oh yeah, Wild Man is scary. That's just plain and simple. Wild Man always been scared of Mighty.
Oh.
But he ain't the only one. So I've been threatened by mid Carters before. Talking about they gonna kill me and stuff. It's crazy.
I saw Urkel in the backstage area during Wrestle Madness, and he saw you, and then he looked over for a minute and was like, "Okay, I'm gonna jump into his trash can now."
Oh my God! You talking about Wild Man?
Yeah, you got Urkel walking around the arena now, and you already had
Oh
Blind Man
God!
pop up. You already have Medea trying to lurk around, man. You got some crazy people showing up.
No, man. All them people from LWE, man.
And let me right up.
That's how it is. Man, I'm
Yeah,
talking.
let's
I'm
do
telling
that.
you, man.
Everybody got
You
to
know
do
what
all these that
LWE
shit.
stand for, right?
What? What? Let's hear it.
I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, you better
Oh, no,
not
no,
I'm
no,
say.
gonna, I'm
no.
gonna
Come
leave.
on,
I'm gonna
let's
leave it
say it. Let's
alone.
hear
Not say. Better not say. I'll put your ass right in another fucking
You
match.
see, you see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
See the threat?
Put your ass right
That's
up
why.
in
Hey,
another
that's why I'm in therapy now, because of all these threats I get from
match. Stay in
ALWE, man.
therapy. Stay in therapy. It's good for you. Make sure you take your medicine
See all
too.
these threats
Take
you
that
get.
medicine.
You go to AL. No, you go to ALWE, you get number
Right?
threats all the
You
time.
go to you go to AOWE. If you come to AOW, you be
Look,
treated
he can't
fairly
even
and
say this
cool.
up. He can't even say
Shut
this up.
the
He
hell
know.
up.
He know I'm telling the truth.
No, ain't
Look
no truth to that. Man.
at him. He's stuttering and stuff
Yeah,
because he know you. He
ain't
know
no
you wrong.
fucking mighty goofy
He
ass.
know. He know. He
Ain't
know.
no
He know
mighty.
you. He know
No,
you
no,
full of it.
no, 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 no,
Look at
no,
he can't even tell you no, no, no,
no,
no,
no,
no.
no,
You
no,
know it's
no.
the truth.
Ain't no truth for no goofy ass shit out here.
I
How long
can't
it take you to
breathe.
reg matches, man? Between me and you, how long did it take you to reg matches?
You know how to run
Oh,
this, right? Don't give me
See,
them,
that was
them
beautiful.
folks. Oh,
you
goddamn
said
quick.
what? You said 5 minutes.
Bro,
Man, you quiet now.
we saw a rig match, and it said that it was still it was still left on the stream. That was sad. That, that was sad.
Oh, we don't want to talk about that, sir.
No,
Let's not do that, sir.
what the hell ever, man? Why the
See how you
hell
get talked to in
you the
AOWE?
fucking way? Why you
Larry, you
out?
hear that? You hear how we get talked to in AOWE? This is a constant over
No,
there.
that you get talked like that. Nobody else but you.
AOWE, you
Only
get
you.
talked. You sign a contract, you get talked to like this.
No, you don't.
You talk all sweet when you want you to sign with him, then when you sign with him, you get talked to like I do.
Man, no, don't listen to his goofy ass.
All I'm trying to do is make a living
Don't.
for my family, man. I ain't trying to get yelled at and no stuff like that. I ain't no child, man.
Uh, uh, stop coming in the chat with that nonsense. You're gonna get tossed out.
See, now I gotta get threatened and stuff for being the best.
It's okay. It's okay. You got your therapy. It's okay. You got extra support.
Yeah, man. I need it, man. I'm telling you, ALWE for people who ain't got therapy, man.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
This dude stay yelling at me. Like, I just show up to the building to
He's
wrestle, and he get
yelling.
mad. Tell me what you here for. I'm like, well, I signed the contract to wrestle. And then he be confused, and he start doing. He just start yelling at me. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll leave.
Nigga is
I don't even know what
lying.
to do. Then I get called N word constantly by the manager. It's crazy. It's totally unprofessional. I would never talk to no talent like this.
So stupid as
I
hell.
wouldn't I wouldn't dare I wouldn't dare do it.
Listen, man, like,
Wait,
bro. That man, like, that man
We didn't
lying
do
his
that
ass
here.
off.
wait. Then what was that conversation I heard between you and that one guy at the taco cart the other day, huh?
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, now look, he like to crazy a lot too. If you ain't noticed.
Who was that?
Phil.
I don't know.
It was Phil
Look
from the
at you.
taco cart, bro. He gives out all the great tacos. Duh.
I don't know.
Look at now he don't know what you're saying. He think you're being facetious. Look at
No,
he don't know what to say.
watching
You
the
said what
damn
now?
match.
You said what now? What? Who? You know exactly what you're talking about. So you mistreat people like he do, you be having to be confused for a little bit. He gonna remember when we get off the phone, then he gonna inbox you. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
No.
He ain't real. He can't say it on the chat what you're talking about. Disrespecting people, man, that's crazy, man. Okay, that's how it goes down in LWE,
No,
man.
it do not. That
You
just
get
comes
you
from
get you
high
get
order.
God.
you get
No,
you
it
get
do not.
cursed out by the
He-
management. You get cursed out by the management. I'm trying to make a like I said, all I'm trying to do is make a living for me and my family, but I get cursed out for showing up to work.
And then you got
That's all
somebody
I'm trying to do.
mentally scarring you.
Yeah, man, it's probably where I'm supposed to go if I can't go to my job. Where do you go?
Exactly.
Oh, shut the hell up, man.
See what I'm talking about, man? Where do you go?
Hey,
Where am I
man.
supposed to go, man?
This is just him a comedy.
I just want to come to work and do my job and go home. I shouldn't have to be cursed at because I want to do my job. That makes no sense to me. I'm being cursed at because I want to do my job and deliver for these fans, but I'm being cursed out. That makes no sense to me.
Well, we
Yo,
fully support you in
you
this
try to
emotional time. I'm sorry about AOWE's harshness to you.
It's cool, man. I'm gonna make it through, man. It's cool. If y'all want to start a GoFundMe to get me out my contract,
Oh my.
how's that go, puppy?
I would I would appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Give me out my contract so I can go somewhere where I'm appreciated. And I yell that all the time for showing up to work.
I want to really
I
see a
believe
motherfucker. I
I believe
really want to see a wrestler do some shit like
you can
that,
still
yo.
get me a
I
PayPal.
really want to see a wrestler do some shit like that, bro. I'm
If y'all
done.
if y'all really my friends, y'all support me and give me out my contract.
Sorry.
Uh, Believe it or not, John Cena wasn't lying. Some relationships are abusive. I'm in one with AWE, so it does happen.
Don't listen to him, y'all.
I was
You still give me a
misled. I
good
was
tell.
told that
Give me
I
like a
was misled.
PayPal.
I was told things were gonna be different. Get here, things are not different.
Oh, God.
So this, but like I said, I'm a soldier. I'm gonna get through this, man. Just I'm gonna make that GoFundMe when we get off of here. If y'all want to hit it up,
All right.
proceeds might go to my
Man,
contract. They might go to my pocket. I'm not sure yet, but just let me know.
All
Drop that
right.
link for me, Larry.
What do you want me to drop the link for?
Bastion's GoFundMe to get him out the contract with AWE.
All right, I'll do my best.
Because this I can't take this much abuse, man. Like, how much do you want me to take before I snap? And it's like it's a constant thing. So it's work, get cussed at, win matches, get cussed at, make the company money, get
What
cussed
happened?
at. It's crazy, man. It's baloney at the end of the day. And I don't even like baloney like him. So yeah, like I said, this can't keep happening to me. And if y'all want to donate to my cause and get me out of my contract, freebasham.org. I appreciate
Brother, that's too
it.
wild.
Like I say, free me to his backwards. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep thugging it out. This abuse won't last long, so
Well,
I'm talking about.
your homie's in the chat. Aries is in the chat. He want to know what did he miss.
Oh, nothing, man. Bunch of this, bunch of that. Nothing much to.
So you trying to pick up Sheamus tomorrow, or when you trying to pick him up? Is he ready?
Uh, Let me see, cause I ain't did my mid card division yet. Let me see. Yeah, I'll get him tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get him tomorrow.
Yeah, he yeah, I think
Oh yeah, I am doing a intergender division. Yeah, I get him tomorrow.
whatever. Man. Yeah,
I got you.
I think I really found his permanent look. Good.
I hope so.
Yeah, thank
Sure, I
you.
hope so, man.
Yeah.
Man, I hate how you interrupted my live, man. To BS. Do something like that again, man.
I mean, you can see me right in the parking lot. You want to? Fashion versus B-Mall, right in the parking lot. We can
Man,
go right in the parking lot.
ain't nobody trying to fight off a Larry house like that, man.
Yeah.
Why you trying to disrespect the man home like that, man? See, that's how you can't take Chambers nowhere. He ready to fight in your house.
Yeah.
That man crazy, man.
I mean, look, like, you want to see the fight? You want to see us fight in the parking lot outside your crib?
No, I'm scared, man.
You
No,
scared?
no, thank you. No, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Man, why y'all always so mad in AWE, man?
Stop questioning me. You got any questions, Larry? Because this
Um,
victim over here.
my nose just started to bleed, so I don't know if I really
What the
have any
fuck you
questions
did,
at this moment.
Basham? See what you did? The
Nah,
apologize.
that's you with all that. That's you with all that talking and
You,
stuff,
that's you all
saying
that
Q and all that stuff.
negativity
That's
shit.
you.
You got this
That's you with all
magneto
that
focus
Baltimore
demons and
slang,
all that
man.
shit.
Thanks a
No,
lot.
no,
Thanks a
man.
lot. Now you don't hurt the
Give him a
man.
fucking rag. Give him a cold rag, goddammit. And tell him to hold his
Hey, look
heat
at you
back.
then. Now he can't do his job. Cause
Tell me I
you.
stopped the whole damn line because of you.
Cause now he can't do his job.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
gonna
the whole
probably need to
damn
end this
job.
live. I'm
All
gonna
right,
probably need
man.
to end the live.
See the fuck
This is
you did, bro?
fun.
That's bullshit, bro. All right, bro. I'm out of here, man.
All
You
right.
guys have a good one, and we'll
You
definitely
too.
review on this sometime in the future for sure.
All right. This is
Ladies and
fun.
gentlemen, that was the Shadows Within. We'll be back for more in the future. Thank you for everybody for coming, and thank you, Be More and the Mighty.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.